This is a wake-up call. Hello, welcome to Wake Up Calls. Today is Thursday, Life Series Day, Personal Dev Day, a You First Day. Today is all about you. Today I'm talking about you, I'm talking about me, I'm talking about how to live your best life in relations to other people, in relations to your mental health, in relations to your emotional health, in relations to your physical health, everything that concerns you, and having the you that can do all of the work we've been talking about throughout the week. So, this is a wake up call. Welcome to Wake Up Calls. Today, the question is, what is the best way to make friends? So, being a, I think it's an ambivert because I have my introverted days. Let me sit back and relax with this conversation. I have my introverted days, right? But closer. I have my introverted days, but usually I can be that crazy extrovert who's out there. I had this memory just play in my head of I was at 100 level in the university, undergrad days, and I had this friend, Grace, right? And when the lab for something, we're wearing lab coats. I remember, I think it was one microbiology or biochemistry lab or something. It was more likely microbiology. And at that point, we're not really known our classmates because we're having lectures with everybody in the 100 level. And I don't know what happened. She just started this thing where she was talking to people, and then I think she dared me or something, and I was just walking to somebody, hey, hello, I like you. What's your name? How are you doing? My name is Jennifer, and this and that and that. And it was just crazy. People were shocked. People didn't know what to do with that. People were just like, we don't know each other. Who are you, and why are you all up in everybody's business? But I'm just like, well, it's good to make new friends, and that's it. So I think I spoke about it. I think I wrote something like that on Facebook. I was talking about friendship breakfast. I'm somebody that I've been served friendship breakfast. And I say friendship breakfast because I am the person who can feel like they've served her friendship breakfast. You know why? Because I can't be that emotional when it comes to friendships. I can't be, this is me putting myself out there. I can't be that emotional. I can be that brokenhearted for a friendship that did not work out, or a friendship that broke apart, or a friendship that perhaps I felt like I could have done better with helping the person in one way or the other, or just no. I am that person who can get served friendship breakfast, best believe. But I also remember in undergraduate when I started actively speaking to people and helping people, by reason of certain offices I held, helping people figure out stuff. You just have people walk up to you to say, oh, I'm going through this, or I just wanted to know, how do you do this? How do you make new friends? How do you do this? How do you rock this? How is this a norm for you? How can you just walk up to someone you've never spoken to, and next thing we know you're having conversations and things like that. And I remember, so in trying to come up with answers for this question, what is the best way to make friends? I remember um, when I had first gotten into the university, I resumed late because I didn't get the notification of admission on time. And so registration had begun, it was close to wrapping up, and my school officer, bless his beautiful soul, um, I don't know if he's a doc now, so I don't want to mention his name. It could be a prof. I don't want to mention his name. But my school officer, registration officer, had given me a list of the names of the girls in class. We were few, there were about four, and I think I was the fifth person at the time. And I was like, in the entire class, I didn't know what to expect. Looking at the entire list, it just felt like, what's it going to be like? Anyway, he gave me a list of females in class I should reach out to with their phone numbers and ask for guidance, help, so that they can help me get grounded in the school system and things like that. So I chose Grace, who I had mentioned earlier. And I remember that in trying to cultivate that friendship, one of the things I did was make myself available in ways that were comfortable for me, as much as was comfortable for me. I made myself available, and I really want to say that I really cultivated that friendship to the best of my 15-year-old knowledge, small girl knowledge back then. um, I cultivated it to the best of my ability. It wasn't, I don't know if it was all right. I can't go into the details in my head right now, but it was all about extending invitations, creating, an environment where she could, speak with me freely, not crossing our boundaries that she put in place. Because I mean, I was a stranger to her, and I understood that she may not want to get up close as quickly as I did. And I was not even sure if I was looking for that kind of friendship. I just needed somebody who would guide me through the school system that she had gone through. Bless her heart, she had been in the school system even longer, so it was easier, right? So I was just thinking about that, before this video. I'm like, ooh, that was a time I actively cultivated, like I intentionally cultivated friendship. Beyond then, it's been more of it's been more of subconscious. Um, there are times it's been conscious efforts, because there are times I could be impatient. I'm not a perfect human being. I could be impatient sometimes with people. I could be impatient with their processes. Perhaps maybe because it was a certain process was easier for me. I'm learning to step all of that down. But I have three things that can help you. When I can't mention his name now, when he walked up to me to say, I don't know how you do it, how do you make friends? I want to have friends like this. I want to be able to walk up to someone and, have a true sweet friendship with them. No romantic expectation, no expectation of any other thing, guy, girl. I just want to be able to make friends and be somebody's friend. So I have three things that I think would work for you. The first is listen. Listening is everything. When I went for my life coach training at the Olushola Life Coaching Academy, one of the things that we're taught primarily as coaches is that you have to listen. Like, we're taught not the arts, not the science, not the technique. We're taught the reason, the intention, the backbone, the very root of what listening can do, and why listening is a human gift that many of us have taken for granted. A lot of us and speak, sometimes without even saying anything. But very few of us listen. I think it's getting better over time. People are taking more intentions to listen, to be calm, to be present while people are speaking. But first things first, listen, be a listener. I guarantee you, it may not even give you friends, but it may give you good neighbors. Trust me. The second is to step out of your comfort zone. To make a friend means to leave what is naturally comfortable for you and meet somebody else halfway. Sometimes it's all the way, it may not even be halfway. The only thing is, you have to be intentional that it does not cross boundaries that you have placed for yourself to not set. So there are certain values that and beliefs that you have that form your core. You cannot go over those. You have to stay within the confines of your values, your belief systems. If you're going outside of that, you're no longer being your own person in stepping out of your comfort zone. Your comfort zone is just where you would rather be, where it's easy for you to be, when you know you could be more, you could do more, right? So step out of your comfort zone. The third and final is do to others what you would have others do to you. In saying this, a friend of mine says, don't tell that to a psychopath. No, we're not saying that to a psychopath. But this principle of do to others what you'd have others do to you is beyond a religious belief or foundational message. It's putting an olive branch out. It's putting a bird feeder out and just having them feed. For me, it comes with a stipulation. So that sentence is incomplete. It is do to others what you'd have others do to you without expectations of them doing anything. I say this because if you put it, the illustration of putting a bird feeder out, what would the bird do to you? Would the bird bring you food? If it does, it's probably like one in a gazillion chances that happens. Something that happens in a blue moon. But when you do to others what you'd have others do to you, it's beyond even sowing seeds of kindness. If you're sowing a seed, you're expecting something. You're just being kind for being kind's sake. And it's something that you know you'd appreciate if it was done to you. So I think that's like one of the most important ways you can cultivate friendships, or one of the best ways to make friends. There are three: listen, step out of your comfort zone, and do to others what you'd have others do to you without expectations of them actually doing anything. I hope this video helps you. I think I'm going to really find a way to not take down this video such that if anybody asks me again, what is the best way to make friends, I'm going to refer them here. So I hope this helps you. I hope it really does. Be well, do well, have a fantastic weekend ahead. Cheers to life, cheers to good living, and cheers to making new friends. Toodles.